Hello, everyone. This is Realtor Linda Peltz. Today I'm here with Paige, and she's going to tell you all about her and her company. Take it away, Paige.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Linda, for the opportunity to introduce myself and my company over here to the local community. I started Risk Mitigators and Advisors 2018, and I left the corporate world and wanted to be able to have uh, less travel and to have a better home work balance.
Isn't
And
that so important? Definitely.
yes, so right, what do you do? Start your own company. So
And then
it's
we find out we work probably more than if we worked for somebody.
that is so true. That's so true. But so we are an agricultural business consulting firm. So I'm not a PCA or a CCA, which is a pest control advisor or certified crop advisor. But I help with business. So I help your business grow, not your crops.
Definitely.
And it's a very important aspect that, you know, uh, to be a trusted partner with, these farmers, producers, and even agribusinesses. It's everybody has a lawyer, an accountant, people that help out on that aspect. But you don't have a lot of trusted advisors that work as a business strategist with you, per se.
And you and I
And
both know starting our own business, that is so important. You wear so many different hats as a business owner. So I'm sure they're grateful for the help because they're farmers. That's what they know. They know,
exactly.
and you're
And
not
you know what?
telling them
And
about crops, you're telling them about business.
right, and that's very important is you know, there's an old mantra that says, do what you do best and outsource the rest.
Hmm.
Well, that's exactly as a trusted advisor what I do. They can go and farm and do that because they're amazing at it. And then let me help them with the business side of getting some uh, business planning done, some strategy overall. You'd be surprised how many people do not have a strategy, and help them with maybe some management reporting. Or if they have to go and they're looking to get a loan at the bank, what type of information do they need? How is it going to go? Kind of like the same thing with buying a house.
Definitely. It is so important because, and that's kind of what we do in the beginning, especially with these new laws coming out, and it mainly affects the buyers. I mean, it's these particular laws that's coming in, they're set to go in full force play August 17th. And us realtors, if we don't follow the new laws, we can lose our license over it. But basically they affect the buyers, and that's basically what they're telling the buyers, right? Make
Yes.
sure you have a plan. If you're planning on taking a loan, then get a lender in place, get your pre-approval. Make sure you understand how you're going to pay for this. And then, you have to pick a realtor now. You can't just flight between realtors. That's the way they used to do it. You can't do that anymore. You have to pick a realtor that's on your side that you trust and that's going to
Yes.
do a great job for you. And you have to sign a buyer's agreement ahead of time, or we can't even get through the door to look at homes, much less because there's been so many problems with buyers, like you said, having a plan. And it's
Yes.
not that a lot of them know how to do it. And that's what we're here to do is help them plan for their future, for their new home, make sure they can pay for it, make sure they're ready to go, not just haphazardly go through life and think it's going to fall in your lap because it is one of the biggest financial decisions they're going to make. So you totally hit
Well,
it right on the head right there. That's what the new laws are all about for the buyers and getting a plan put in place. You no longer can just go haphazardly through.
yeah, and wing it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that is also part of what I deal with is so on the I deal a lot in the valuation services.
Hmm.
So while I am not a licensed appraiser, okay, I do have the knowledge, experience, and expertise in that area.
Right.
And because I'm not a licensed appraiser, I do have more flexibility in talking about valuation and valuation planning. And I work with personal property a lot.
Mhm.
So, whereas you have real property, I work a lot with personal property. And I do a lot of due diligence for banks.
Mhm.
So with that, it means they lend money to a producer or an agribusiness, a winery per se. And then I'll go out on semi-annual or annual basis usually and verify the collateral and make sure that they have what they tell the bank they have. And that is probably one of the most exciting parts of my job because I get to go and I get to be outside. I get to be looking at crops or cattle. It's amazing. But when it comes
That's
down
your
to it,
specialty. I
yes.
mean, it almost sounds like you're a realtor just for farms almost.
Yeah, but I do again, I don't do anything with the land. I have friends that
Right,
do that.
right.
So
But you know all that information. That's incredible. Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't that great? We can put our skills to good use.
and I deal a lot with water risk analysis.
Hmm.
So with SGMA, the Sustainable Groundwater Management Act, with that is affecting a lot of agricultural properties in understanding how much water they'll be able to pump and to utilize on their ground. That even though this came into being in 2017, it's just now starting to get the plans in place
Hmm.
and all of the structure and the backgrounds. And people are realizing that, ooh, this may affect me. I may not be able to farm all my acreage. And so
That's
with
what I
that,
was
I
just going
help
to say.
them.
Maybe they can't plant all their crops because they don't have enough water.
Right. And so I help them do on the business side, the business planning. So look at this and identify which areas of their property, will be the most productive and also offer alternative um, things that they could do to still make money on their land because there's many things out there, for solar, water retention, a lot of things that still help keep it as an agricultural property, but not, not actually out there sweating and working hard and doing the physical labor of
Mhm.
agriculture.
Well, that's incredible. I mean, it's incredible that there's other options, and we do have a tendency sometimes in our business to get a little single-minded, and I'm sure farmers are the same way. Maybe that's all they know is whatever their specialty is, cattle or whatever. I don't know whatever their crop is because I'm not necessarily a farmer, but
Yeah.
that is so
But
great that you can kind of
but
spread
they
the,
realize, yeah,
yeah.
they don't realize how much they actually do know.
Hmm.
And that you may be a cattle producer, but you may have a home ranch, maybe 20 acres near town, and then you have out on pasture. Well, there may be some things that you could do with your ground that you hadn't thought of before, but are now opportunities, and they're really right in your wheelhouse of you're not having to learn anything new.
And you probably have the connections to help connect them with a lot of that stuff. That's
Mhm.
incredible. That's
Yeah.
wonderful service.
Yeah, so that's we focus on solely on agriculture. I do machinery and equipment appraisals, which is very helpful because if you're doing an estate plan or if someone passes away that is, a family member or a partner, you need to have an updated valuation on the machinery and equipment. Our company does that. And then along with the business consulting, like I said, and water risk analysis and collateral due diligence for the banks, it keeps us really busy.
It sounds like it. That's incredible. Those are wonderful services to be able to offer to the community. And especially as your specialty entails is the farmers and the ranchers and different things. So, hey,
Yeah,
all you
and
farmers and ranchers out there, get a hold of Paige.
yeah,
Sounds like you
and
might
we
benefit.
also we also are very community centered, and so that's why I was excited to get the opportunity, to speak with you because we're out volunteering a lot in the community, and giving back wherever we
Much as
can.
we can. I know, and it's tough because our time constraints and being a business owner, it gets a little tough. And this is our way to get the information maybe out to a few more people that we're out there. If you need help, we're here to help. If you have a farm ranch and you're maybe struggling to see the big picture on what you can do, it sounds like Paige would be a great one to get a hold of. And of course, if you have a house to sell or buy, I would love to help you there too. Do you have any contact information, maybe Paige, where they can get a hold of you?
Yeah, okay. We have an office in Clovis, but the best place is, just on the internet, and we're at riskmitigators.net. And our phone number is 559-549-2850.
Very
And if
good.
you prefer email, we do not have text at that number. So just so I know everybody's text happy. But our email is agsolutions, and that's AGSOLUTIONS at riskmitigators.net.
And don't forget, we'll include that down below, everybody. So don't feel like you missed it and didn't get your pen in time. But everybody, this is Realtor Linda Peltz. It was wonderful getting together with Paige and finding out what she does. That is incredible services.
Thank
Maybe
you.
you'll expand one of these data to other companies. I don't know. We'll see. But everybody, have a wonderful day. I'm here for all you and your friends' real estate needs and questions. Just give me a call, give me a text, whatever you want to do. I will include my information down below. My license number 01997670. Everybody have a great day.